What's up guys, Sam Wild here from Guitar Legend. Today you are going to be creating your own modern guitar riff. Okay, super easy, super fun. Here's just a couple of examples that I'm playing right now. As you can see, it's just 3 or 4 chords kind of stacked up, the bass note and a high note. Alright, so we're going to look at how to do this. It's not as difficult as you think. Alright, don't worry if you don't know any music theory, there's still an easy way of doing it. Alright guys, let's dive straight in, okay? You'll probably notice that it tends to be, to make this work, it's like a bass note and a high note. Yeah, so you've got maybe the bass note and then the B string. Right? So just having 2 notes is enough, and you can just come up with a melody so easily to this kind of idea, right? Just why you hear it in quite a few pop songs these days. So I could do, I don't know what you wanna do, we got to know that something new, we do something my own. Okay, so simple, you can just sing something over it and it will probably work. Right, so I want to show you how to make your own idea. So let's start with something really simple, the key of C major. Okay, so once you've got your key, we can use just the C major scale to get our chords. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, so for today you guys can use this scale. Okay, you can come up with hundreds of ideas with just this one scale, all right? So we can use these notes as our bass notes, okay? The formula is always the same, by the way. It goes major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. Okay, and then the B is a half diminished, so don't worry too much about that. Which means we have 6 chord options, right? But just think so many combinations we can create out of 6 chords. Okay, so we have C, D, E, F, G, A. Alright, you can play those notes in a few places on those bass strings, the E and the A string. So C we could play probably here on A3, A string 3rd fret. D we could play A5, E we could play A7 or just the E string. F we could play A8 or E1. G we could play E3 or A10, and for the note A we can play E5 or A12, right? So let's just pick 3 or 4, okay? So we could do D, C, A, G, right? So that sounds quite nice. Now if we look at our little scale, we know that the D is the 2nd in the scale, which means it's minor. Okay, the 2nd is always minor. You can play your minor bar chord and you've got all these options, right? So play the root and then maybe pick one of these notes. I'm going to pick the B string. You can just use your thumb and 1st finger to play it. Okay, so instead of just playing a chord, you've got just part of a chord, right? And you can do anything with it. You can do that, or you could one at a time. All right, we can apply the same thing to C major. Okay, A and the B string, same thing again. Okay, for A minor, if you play that bar chord, you can see that we have this note here. All right, same with G major, we can play this. So already we have this. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. And try and hear like a drum groove on your head. Okay, if you can hear some idea in your mind, then already you could come up with a melody. I don't know what you wanna do, right? So just from something really simple, it's easy to come up with a melody idea, okay? Or if you looped that, you could improvise some soloing over the top, whatever. If you're looking for the next big challenge, then sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to my backing tracks and all of my lessons. I teach you improvisation, soloing, advanced chords, theory, and techniques. All right, enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. So before you guys get too carried away with trying this yourself, let me just show you a few more tricks that you can do, all right? So the formula is simple. You pick 3 or 4 notes, and then you stack up the high notes, okay? That's all you have to do, but there's a few other things you could think about, right? So let's do the same thing. We'll do D, C, A, G. This time you can add the E string as well. So now we have. You can play one at a time like this. Do do da, do do da, do do da, do da da, do da, do da. Alright, just to show you how much you can do with this C major scale, let's come up with another idea. We'll pick at random again. We'll do, I don't know, F, C, G, A. Alright, so we got. Now you might want to play that F somewhere else, so maybe up here. Remember F you can play on A8, so we go do 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 do. So again, we can start simple. We could just stack up the B string, right? Do 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 do, and then we move to the E string. For the bass note, it means we move up with the other finger as well. Yeah, so we got do 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 do. You know, try and add some flavor so you can keep the finger pushed in and you get that slide effect. And add a slap. Do da do da do da do da do da do da do da. Okay, one thing I like to do on that, if it's the 4th chord in the key, you can do a sus. So instead of that, we can do. Sounds really nice. So. So once you've got your chord idea, you can start coming up with the melody idea, right? So, 2, 3, and you got me, you know, or just come up with another idea. You got me and feeling down to do something. You got to do the things that you do. Okay, so instead of going up here for the F, you could just go down there. You know, just for the last time, just so it sounds different. And then maybe you stay on the G, right? So you can kind of play around with this. Once you've got the basic chord progression, start playing around with it a little bit. So I want you guys to have a little go at this now, okay? Pick 3 or 4 notes, all right? Try and stack them up. And if you come up with a really cool idea, please take a video of yourself playing it, put it on Instagram and tag me in it. So tag at Guitar Legend Videos, all right? Just tag me in it, put it on Instagram, and I will feature you in my story, all right? Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this was a fun lesson, okay? Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell icon, all right? I will see you in the next lesson.